recording. Hi, thank you both for being here with me today. As two of our biggest supporters, I'm going to take a chance today to talk to you about an exciting new program we're looking to roll out with your support to help lift up the next generation of young artists. What does a young artist need in order to pursue artwork as a career? Well, they need talent, certainly. They need to develop technical skills. They need passion. It's a difficult job, and without that, they won't survive. But they also need a certain set of soft skills that we find that most young artists today are in the workforce without. Estimates show that almost 40% of professional artists are self-employed entrepreneurs, and as such, they need to deal with a complicated world of diverse clients. These aren't people that produce physical products or exhibit in galleries. These are people that are freelance illustrators or graphic designers. And most of these people are in the workforce and they're not understanding how they need to market themselves in order to get hired and rehired. Imagine for a minute a young artist. Her name's Becky. She's 20. She's fresh out of art school. She has the debt to prove it. And she's really interested in becoming a comic book illustrator. Now, Becky is super talented, and she's worked really hard throughout her life and through school to develop her technical skills. And she's incredibly passionate and hardworking. But how does Becky go about getting hired? That's where our program steps in. What our program seeks to do is utilize a network of professional artists to provide mentorship opportunities for students that are close to pursuing artwork as a career. How we're going to do that is through three key ways. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to have our mentors work with these young students to build their online portfolios. So a lot of young artists develop portfolios throughout college, but these are portfolios that are meant to address collegiate needs. So what they need in order to pass their classes, how they're going to show that they're learning. But they're not necessarily meant to market and show to potential clients and art directors how their work's going to translate into actual marketable skills. So we're going to work with them on that and show them techniques in order to build those portfolios. We're also going to work with them in order to show them how to reach a growing audience on online social media. So this is where we're finding that a lot of young artists are being discovered through Instagram and through Pinterest and things like that. So they need to know how to market themselves on those platforms in order to grow their audience. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to train them how to work with clients, how to take a creative brief, so they're being told someone else's vision and how they actually turn it into a reality. And also how to work with the complex relationship between a freelance illustrator and an art director. This is a complex relationship, and it's, again, a soft skill that most artists don't understand how to navigate. And so we're going to help them by partnering with these mentors and walk them through the process to allow them to better able to serve their potential clients. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to offer a peer review. So we're going to connect these young artists to one another so that they have each other to work through their challenges and build their own community outside of the art school program. They're so used to that safe environment of art school that once they get out of it, it's hard when they don't have the constant feedback. And so we're going to connect these young artists together so that they can learn and grow with one another, and then hopefully, as they develop into successful artists, they can then become the next mentors in our program. So that's what our program is designed to do. Now, as two of our biggest supporters, what we're looking for today is a commitment from each of you of $4,000 in order for us to launch a pilot program this fall. What this pilot program is going to allow us to do is we're going to take 4 of these young artists and we're going to partner them with 4 mentors. And we're going to be able to test and measure the success of this program. That's really essential to us so that we can figure out what's working before we launch it at scale next spring. So that's what our program is designed to do, and I know how deeply passionate you are about this cause. I know how much you care about supporting this community of artists here in Austin. So can I count on you for support today?
I have to think about it.
Are there any questions? Are there any questions that I can help address today that can better help you make this commitment?
How long do you think it will take before you see some success here?
That's a great question. I think that's one of the things we're going to first be able to test through the pilot program, so that's why we want to roll it out at a smaller scale before we try it much larger. We do imagine the first year we're going to learn a lot, and we think that's really great. We find that most artists, it does take them anywhere between 2 to 3 years before they really start seeing serious permanent work where there's enough to support themselves regularly through just freelance work. So we do imagine that we're taking a long, scale approach with this, but 2 to 3 years is sort of what our success rate sort of looks like. We're realistically going to be able to measure this first year of students.
Wonderful.